Hey guys, how's it going? It's Gabe here, and recently I bought the Blue Yeti USB microphone, so I decided I should let you guys know my experience with it. So without wasting any more time, let's get straight into the review. So starting off with the design, the Yeti comes in two colours, silver and the blackout edition. I currently have the silver. On the front of the Yeti, we see the blue logo just above the mute button, then below that we have a volume knob for when you're using headphones for monitoring audio. More on that in a second. Taking a look at the back, we see the decibel gain knob followed by the 4 different modes for picking up audio. Again, I'll get to that later on in the video. The Yeti is held up by a stand which is holding the mic up with 2 screws on either side. On the bottom of the mic we see the USB port where you plug the mic into the computer. Next to that there is a headphone jack if you want to monitor audio while recording. There is also a screw hole if you would like to attach the mic to a boom arm. So with the headphone jack for monitoring audio, I can see how it would be useful for some content creators, but I just find it confusing as I'm doing a voiceover with me speaking while I hear a slightly delayed playback from the headphones, so I generally don't use it. Now let's get into the buttons on the mic. On the front there is a mute button which flashes red when the mic is muted and stays solid red when the mic isn't muted. Below that there is a volume control knob for when you are using headphones to monitor audio. Taking a look at the back, there is a decibel gain knob to adjust how much the mic amplifies the sound it picks up. To find the sweet spot, I recommend using headphones to monitor the sound until you find the perfect spot for your environment. I position the knob just behind the word gain. Lastly, there is an audio pattern knob with 4 different modes. The first being stereo, which is good for bands and presentations. The second mode is omnidirectional, which is pretty self-explanatory. It picks up sound from everywhere in the room, and this is good for groups sitting around a table or in a circle. The third mode is cardioid, which is great for YouTubers as it picks up the sound directly in front of the mic and nowhere else. It also does a good job of removing background noise, although some editing is required to remove all the background noise. Lastly is the bidirectional mode, which is perfect for interviewers as it only picks up noise from the back and the front and no noise from the sides. Now let's get into the part that everyone has been waiting for, the sound. Now if you couldn't already tell, this entire video I have been using the Yeti. I love the sound, although if you're too far away from the mic your voice starts to sound echoey, but that's a simple fix. The audio is crisp with no clipping in my test so far, although if you speak a bit deeper with a higher gain, the audio begins to distort. I will now do a quick test with no background noise editing, and then a test with the background noise removed. So I stayed quiet for about 5 seconds there to show you how much background noise the Yeti actually picks up, and I actually have a TV on in the background, and it actually isolates the noise pretty well, but I'll proceed on to showing you the difference once the audio is edited. So now all the audio is edited, all the background noise is removed, and there is quite a big difference. I mean, it just sounds a lot crisper, there's less echo, and you just don't hear anything in the background obviously. So yeah, this is what the Yeti will sound like when all the background noise is removed. So for my final thoughts, I would recommend this to any YouTuber who hasn't got a mic and wants to start making crisp professional videos. Although I am by no means an audiophile, I always appreciate good audio. Even though this mic has a hefty price tag, maybe look around for a used one like I did. I managed to pick this Yeti up for $50 and it was only used once. But if you don't want to shell out the big bucks for this mic, you can always go with the Blue Snowball, which sacrifices a little bit of sound quality but is a lot cheaper. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and definitely subscribe for more videos like this. If you're curious on how I remove the background noise and want me to make a video on how to do so, also leave a like and also subscribe so you don't miss it. Anyways guys, that's all for today. I'll catch you in the next one.